In this sequence, we are going to be working on our Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana pose. And we're going to use a prop. So I already have a chair set up here. And this is mainly for balance. So you can use a chair, the back part of the chair, or you can also use a wall. So I do recommend using a support to begin, but later on, as you practice this, you can do this with no support at all. All right, so we're going to start at the front of the mat, and you can stand with your feet together here. So nice mountain pose, equally balanced, centered, and let's place the hands on the hips. Bend the knees slightly and step the left leg back behind you. And just step back a comfortable distance. Both feet face forward for a folded triangle. So center your pelvis, inhale. Lift your spine, ground your legs, and exhale. Nice forward bend. And then hands on the floor. And you can always use other props if you need to use blocks. That can be helpful here as well. So inhale, extend your legs, lengthen your back. And on the exhale, let's fold over the right leg. And let's feel the quality of melting. Lift that right sits bone. Inhale, look up. And exhale, triangle pose. So you can place your right hand wherever it's comfortable, on the leg or the foot or the floor. And inhale, spiral that left arm up. And exhale here. Now, normally we would reach our arm over, but we're going to go right into our half moon pose. So we're going to bend the right knee, bring that right hand in front of the foot, and float up into our half moon. And the goal here is to have just a little bit of weight in that right hand. And just to make it easier, look down at the floor. Lift that left leg as high as you can. And we still are engaging that deep inner lift. So lift the pelvic floor, engage the abdominals. Inhale. And on the exhale, let's slowly turn to the floor. Bring the hands down. And step the feet together. Forward bend. Extending the legs. And just let the spine and the neck and the head hang. Inhale here. And let's roll up, exhale. Feel the flow of energy up the front of the body and flowing down the back. Coming back to our standing posture. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So hands on the hips, bend your knees, and step the right foot behind you. Again, just a comfortable distance. And here, both feet face forward. It's all right if that back foot is at an angle. Center your pelvis. Extend your legs, lift your spine. Inhale. And on the exhale, a nice folded triangle. So bend forward and then place your hands on the floor. Again, feel free to use blocks if you like. Inhale. Nice long spine. And on the exhale, fold over the left leg. And we want to feel the quality of melting. So very soft in the body. Inhale, look up. And triangle. So that back foot is now at a 45-degree angle. And on the inhale, raise the right arm up. And in the last video, we did the sequence in a different way. So we're shortening it. And we go right into our half moon. So you bend the left knee, place that left hand in front, and just lunge off of that right foot. Float up and see if you can just have a little bit of weight in that left hand. Lift that right leg. And we're engaging the center of the body. Lift the pelvic floor, the abdominals, and breathe. Inhale. And slowly turn to the floor. Exhale, bring that right hand down and step the feet together. So now the right and left side should feel a little more balanced. Forward bend, relaxing the spine, the neck, and the head. Inhale, and on the exhale, rolling up. Center the pelvis and let the rest of the spine roll up one vertebra at a time. All right, back to our mountain pose, samastitihi, so feeling equally balanced. And we'll do this again with a little variation. Bend the knees and step the left foot behind you. Inhale, grounding yourself, lift your spine, and a nice forward bend. Hands on the floor. So we're stretching the hamstrings, opening the hips, getting ready for our main pose. Inhale, and once again, let's melt over the right leg. Exhale. Inhale, look up. And now a rotated triangle. So the left hand stays on the floor, and on your next inhale, raise the right arm up. Shoulders down, nice long neck. And from here, we're going to float up into our rotated half moon pose. So bend that right knee. The left hand can go forward and bounce and float up. Just do your best. This is a tricky pose. Extend the legs, extend the arms, and there's that deep inner lift. So lift the pelvic floor, use your abdominals, and let's slowly face the floor and feet together. Forward bend, but soften here. Soften the legs, soften the upper body. Inhale, and let's roll up on the exhale. Still feeling that lift from the pelvic floor all the way up the spine, throat, crown of the head. And let's do the other side. Bend the knees, step the right foot behind you. Inhale here. Folded triangle, exhale. Hands on the floor. Inhale, lengthen your back and melt over the left leg. Inhale, look up. And a rotated triangle, exhale. So inhale, lift the left arm up and a nice spiral. Extend both of your legs, your spine, your arms. And from here, let us lunge forward into our rotated half moon. So bend the left knee, the right hand can come forward, and just carefully bounce and float up. Extend both of your legs, arms. You can look to your side or look to the floor, whatever feels best for you. Inhale. And slowly turn to face the floor and feet together. Inhale and forward bend, exhale. And this time again, feeling more soft, more relaxed. Inhale, extend your legs. And exhale, start the lift from the arches. Feel the lift going up the inner thighs. The lift is at the pelvic floor. Goes up the spine as we roll up. The shoulder blades slide down the back. And then we end with our head balanced on top of the spine. Okay, so now we're moving to the main posture, Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. And we can do this with our feet hip width apart. So these are some simple exercises to begin. We'll be training our hip flexors because that's what is used to lift the leg. So place your hands on your hip. And you're going to shift your weight so you're centered on your left leg. Inhale. And on the exhale, lift the right knee. And try not to lift your hip or pelvis, but try to keep it level and down. Let's do it a few times. Up, lift that knee, and down. Let's do 2 more. And last one. So grounding through the standing leg, lifting through the spine. And let's do the other side. So shifting your weight now to the right leg, inhale, centering your pelvis, and exhale, the knee floats up. Inhale down. You can also reverse the breathing, just see what it's like. And again, just be aware that you're not lifting the hip, but try to keep the hip more level to the floor. Last one. So strengthening the hip flexors to be able to lift the leg. Now we're going to clasp our hands and shift the weight to the left leg, raise the right knee, and clasp the hands around the knee. And push gently the knee into the hands so you can feel your arms stretching, your shoulders stretching. And let's focus on grounding the standing leg, lifting your spine, lifting the crown of the head. And release. Let's do the other side. So centering yourself, lift the knee, clasp your hands around the knee, and gently push down into your hands. And then feel the standing leg, grounded, strong. Feel the spine lifting, crown lifting, pelvis centered. And release. Okay, hold the right knee again. And this time, inhale. And on the exhale, feeling nice and stable, pull the knee up to the chest. Still grounding that standing leg, still lifting the spine. And release. Other side, clasp the knee. And on the exhale, pull the knee up higher and towards the chest. But feel that nice strong standing leg, shoulders down, upper body lifting. And release. Okay, all of that prepares for us to grab our big toe. So you can place your hands on your hip, shift the weight so you're centered over the left leg, and bring the right knee up. And try to lift the knee as high as you can and reach around the outside of the leg and hold the big toe. If you can't grab the big toe, you can use a strap. Make a loop out of it and put the strap around your foot and hold onto the loop. But if you can hold on to your big toe, focus on the grounded standing leg and an upright posture. And then release. We'll just do that on the other side. So same thing, lift the knee, reach around the leg. This just helps to keep the pelvis more level instead of lifting the hip. Grab that big toe and keep that sternum lifting, that chest lifting as you hold the toe. Ground the standing leg, lift the spine, and then release. All right. So the legs doing those exercises can feel like they're holding a little tension after a while. So let's circle the ankles and just loosen up the legs again. And then this will prepare us to do our final exercise, doing Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. So I'm going to face this direction. I'm going to be holding on to the back of the chair, the highest part of the chair, for balance. And again, you can use a wall as well. All right. So you want to stand in your nice balanced posture, legs grounded, spine lifting, pelvis centered. So we'll start with the right leg. Lift the knee, grab the big toe. And here, again, you can use a strap. We want to bend both knees. Now extend that right leg as much as you can, and then extend the left leg. Stand up and release. So it's a dynamic exercise. We scoop forward, extend the right leg, stand up, extend the left leg, and bend. Release. Let's do two more. So we inhale, scooping up, and lift yourself nice and high. Bend both knees. Last one. So extending the right leg and then the left leg, and see if you can stay here. Maybe you can release the chair, release your front leg, and then let it float down. And if that last part is difficult, with practice, it will become a little easier. It takes a while. Be patient with yourself. Okay, so now we're going to do the other side. You don't want to do this too many times or you're going to exhaust yourself. So the way that I designed the set was so that it can support us doing this posture successfully. So just practice gradually, and over time, you'll be able to do this with ease. All right. So again, use your chair or a wall for support. Stand in your nice centered position and lift the left knee. Grab the big toe. Bend both knees. On the inhale, you extend the left leg and then the right leg. It's almost simultaneous. Bend the knees. But there's a little, you stretch that lifted leg just a little before the standing leg. 2 more times. So inhale, reach through the legs, lift through the spine, and feel this nice stretch and then relaxation. But on this one, we're going to stay and hold, breathe, and see if you can release your hand from your support, the wall or the chair. Extend the other arm, let the leg float, and slowly bring the leg down. And now to hold the leg up requires your hip flexors. So with practice, these will become more strong. And you're also using the support of flexible legs. So we're stretching the hamstrings as well as more openness in the hips in general. All right, and to finish, let's just do one more time, circling the ankles. And that completes this sequence.